What's going on, YouTube? Today I wanted to get into a video about it's the top 5 or 6, I don't even know, things that have led to my success in college, in work, getting promoted, in having a sexy body and mind. All of these habits I check them off every day, and I'm gonna get into it right now. So the first one is the 4 R's, and I got this from Jordan Harbinger, and it was actually a free little marketing campaign he was doing, where he gives you a 30-day course, and each day you go through and he has these little habits to incorporate into your life that build your relationships. And one of those was reaching out to 4 people that you haven't spoken to or texted in the past 4 months and saying, hey, blank name, hey, Max, insert your name, Tim Postal here, haven't heard from you in a while. And then you say, no rush on the reply. I'm just wanting to hear what you've been up to. I'm curious as to hear what you've been up to. And you do this text every day, and the texting, reaching out to the 4 people, and you can also reach out to business connections and emails through the same method. That's 4 close friends and then 4 business people. Do this thing every day, and you're gonna start experiencing your relationships blooming. It will be like flowers blossoming in the garden, rising up, roses, orange daffodils floating up everywhere. Your relationships will be like springtime in Alaska. And the next one, this is number 2 of the success tips that have gotten me through college with great grades, gotten me work promotions. Step 2 is to work on your spiritual life. This could be reading the Bible. This could be meditating, something, going to church, going on a meditation retreat, joining a religious group, anything that gets you in touch with your spirituality and gets you thinking of the present moment, anything that gets you thinking of the world as a bigger picture than what's going on in your head, and that we're all here together as a unit in this moment right now. The third thing I check off, the third habit, is physicality. Physical. You got to get physical. Start working out. What I do for my routine is 30 minutes of cardio at least a day, followed by strength training. I like to focus on different muscle groups like legs, chest, pick a day for each. And I even look up programs online. I'll look up a bodybuilding program for big legs, and you'll find all kinds of results online, and the workouts are laid out for you. Tons of good workouts out there, so you don't even have to think about it really. You can just jump into a workout program, start banging it out, and you'll see results as long as you stick to it. And then I also like to hit abs once a day. The abs, I don't do all the time. Sometimes I skip it, but the abs are a good one to hit as well, to keep you stabilized, to keep your core in balance. And it's also good to have rest days. So on my rest days, I'll still do cardio and abs, but I'll keep it light. I'll keep it light on those days. And if I'm noticing a soreness in my legs, I'm obviously not gonna hit legs that day. I would work out a different muscle group. But yeah, there's the check on the physicality. And the next one is your intellect. It's good to work towards something, and help your brain grow in the process. Whatever goal you're working towards, try and take in information in books about that subject. So let's say you want to be a bow hunter like Cameron Haynes, then maybe start reading a bunch of magazines about that and books about bow hunting and learning about that process. And let's say you read for like an hour a day, boom, there you go. That's your check for intellect. It could also be learning a foreign language, meeting up with coffee with some international students and talking only in Spanish for an hour. Boom, there's a check. And so we've done spiritual, we've done physical, we've done intellect, and we've done the 4 R's. That leaves us with two more. One of them is deep work. Now, deep work is where you focus for, it could be an hour, it could be 4 hours, usually between an hour and 4 hours, where you intensely focus on a passion of yours that you're working towards. And this could be writing a book, this could be organizing a business, this could be starting a company. It's anything. It's anything you're passionate about that you want to build upon, and it's something that's usually not easy. It's something that takes hard work, dedication, and it's usually best if you do this very early on in your day. The earlier you can do it in your day, the better off you're going to be. Because if you put it off until 10 p.m. at night, you're gonna be like, write 2,000 words or relax in bed and go to sleep. Or write 2,000 words, relax in bed, go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. And you're gonna put it off another day. So get it done early, help it fuel your day for more action taking, and watch where it takes you. I use this exact method of the deep work for my study routine, where I went from a failing college student with F's, D's, C's to getting almost all A's. I say almost, I got a couple B's. I got a C too, but I completely changed that grading pattern around, whereas I was failing before, I was getting a majority of A's and B's. And if it wasn't for sticking to that deep work every single day, not skipping a day, hammering it out, I wouldn't have graduated college with the good grades in the final 2 semesters that I got. So that leaves one more success tip with you, and that's to try something new every month. Life is short. There's a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of people form these little bubbles of what they're comfortable in. I like this snuggly warm bed. Oh, it's so snuggly. I love these sheets. I love this Netflix show. I love these books I have around. And then they filter out all of these wondrous things in the world that they're not experiencing. They're not experiencing a lot in the world because they've closed themselves off to it. They've shut themselves off completely to it. And if they would open up more, then they would be able to experience more, and they'd be able to get the things they want in life, start achieving what they want, and maybe even open up new avenues and roads they didn't even know they were going to go down. Abraham Lincoln, he was a nobody until he was 40 years old, met the love of his life, and got married, and it brought him down a path that led to his presidency, all by taking a new road in life. Take these new roads. So this one you don't have to do every day, but try and at least once a month check off the I did a new thing, or the thing on your bucket list. Just check one thing off a month. So I'm gonna run it through one more time. I'm gonna go through some examples as well as I run through them. So there's the 4 R's. So let's say you sent your 4 people a text, you sent your 4 business connections an email, boom, that's a check right there. And now on to the next one, spiritual. Ooh, meditated for 4 minutes this morning, watching the sunrise. Boom, that's a check right there. Did my reading and read half of the Bible. Boom, that's another check right there. Oh, I lifted weights and went running and did some hanging leg raises. Boom, that's another check right there. And let's say you wrote 2,000 words. Boom, that's a check right there. Your book's 25% closer to completion because of the action you took today. Let's say you went on a walk in one of the most beautiful places in Florida, but you had never gone to it before. And while you were there, you were passing a karaoke bar, and you had never done karaoke before, but it was on your bucket list, and you walked into that bar and you said, "Can I put my name down for the karaoke?" And the guy said, "Sure." And you went up there and did karaoke. Boom! That's another check right there. So that's all checked off. You're off to success. You'll never have any more problems again. Thank me later. Just kidding. This is something that worked for me, and I just wanted to say right now that I'm not liable for anyone who experiences any kind of pain or suffering, injury or loss in their life, because of the teachings of this video. But if you do take the steps, start checking off these things, I will tell you, you're gonna start seeing some changes in your life for the better. And if you like them, you'll probably keep doing them. If not, oh well, on to something new. You tried and you did something new. So the 4 R's for your relationships: spirituality, intellect, physicality, deep work. It's 5 right there. And then once a month, doing something new. Thank you for watching. Have the best day of your life. Peace.